Welcome everyone, and thank you for joining this session about Immersive Design Review Workspace. My name is Michael Geran. I'm the Autodesk specialist from the XR team at Autodesk. I'm working closely with all the EBA accounts in the EMEA region, and basically my role is to ensure that our users have a wonderful experience with our XR solutions. In this session, I'm going to give you an overall understanding of what has been the XR initiative and journey at Autodesk over the past few years. And ultimately, I will explain why BIM managers, engineers, and designers should consider our new solution, Autodesk Workshop XR. Now, before I move on with the presentation, for those of you who join with maybe no idea of what XR means, you must understand that XR stands for Extended Reality, which is an umbrella term for a range of immersive technologies that alters reality by adding digital elements. It includes, but it's not limited to, augmented reality, AR, mixed reality, MR, or virtual reality, VR. Recently, some new terms emerged to talk about these technologies, such as spatial computing or even spatial experiences. This being said, here is our XR vision, or why. We want designers and makers to be seamlessly connected to their data through immersive shared experiences. We truly believe in helping you elevate your understanding, better collaborate, and be more connected to your data so that you can achieve better outcomes. We want to help transform how professionals work by making data accessible for special experiences on our connected platform. To do this, our team has been focused on building the foundational pieces required for interactive and XR experiences across the Autodesk portfolio. The development of these technologies is not something new at Autodesk. The first experience was probably 30 years ago. Some members of the current XR team have been involved with this initiative for almost 10 years now. This allows us to know that the more intuitive and natural an experience is, the closer we get to human feel. So let's have a look at some of the steps we took along the way. This video is from 1994. This project was providing the ability to explore an AutoCAD scene in VR with the headset available at that time. So it's a bit bulky, but it was a first. Now, in this more recent project, the use of the new generation of virtual reality headset, HTC Vive in this particular example, was key to provide a better experience. Some of you might remember Revit Live, which allowed to bring Revit projects into a real-time experience, either on laptop or in VR, in a solo experience. At that time, there was no collaboration side.
The laser will turn white to indicate you are pointing at a valid location. To reach your destination,
now, more recently, our research team did a prototype exploring generative AI for building structures, a project named Kratos. So we built a VR experience for Project Kratos that allowed not only to play with the different parameters, but more importantly, to explore space from the various options presented by the AI. So this is what it looks like. In our automotive portfolio, we have Vred and Alias, both offering VR experiences either to design the shape of the car or to review designs collaboratively. Now, 2 years ago, Autodesk acquired a company called The Wild, which allowed us to add 2 products in the Autodesk portfolio.
An immersive collaboration platform for those in the building industry.
Here,
With the Wild, you
and Prospect by Iris VR. Both focus on collaborative design reviews for the AEC industry. So, as you can see, we have done a lot on the topic of XR over the last 2 decades. We have interacted with many customers, spent time understanding what works well in XR, but also what does not work that well. Through that and the acquisition of the Wild, we have built a strong expertise. So, why do we believe it is different now? Well, we believe that we are at a pivoting moment in the history of XR. We have witnessed a few waves over the last 2 decades or so, where XR technologies were making real progress. But we are certainly right in the middle of one of these tech waves with XR. And we think this one is different, and let me tell you why. First, there is true and legitimate pressure on all of us to improve our processes and the way we design and make for environmental reasons. This has never been truer than it is today. Second, the latest generation of XR headsets, and I'm showing you the Meta Quest 3 and the Apple Vision Pro here as an example, are a lot more powerful than before, offer much better resolutions, and as a result, much better experiences. I also want to highlight 2 important points related to these 2 devices. First, they are untethered, and both are mixed reality devices, offering a spectrum of experiences from full VR to full AR. And finally, the fact that data is connected on the cloud, certainly at Autodesk with our platform, and that makes data accessible from anywhere and at any time for these rich XR experiences. We also have data forecasting a remarkable growth for the XR industry, projecting that it will attain $1.1 trillion by 2030. This is a lot of money, supported by investments from device manufacturers, as just mentioned, but also by companies like Autodesk and others, investing significantly in building these new immersive XR experiences. So the current market conditions are leading us to believe that XR is the next generation of spatial computing and that it is here to stay. And this is why Autodesk is investing in XR. With our research and customer interactions over the years, we have identified 6 opportunities where we believe we should be investing related to XR. Designing in XR, collaborating on design review, engaging with clients, coordinating design and build, training and assisting operations, and finally managing physical assets. Now, from what you've seen so far, you can understand that we've been focused on one opportunity, which is collaborating on design review. Of course, we are also touching engaging with clients, as most of our clients are using this technology to engage with clients already. Now, what are the AEC pain points today? We know that the AEC industry is primed for better collaboration and more efficiency. With project demand at an all-time high, these are some of the challenges we face. Doing design reviews is difficult and often inefficient. The industry faces frequent costly reworks, which lead to material and construction waste. And it is in this context that I want to talk to you about Autodesk Workshop XR. This is our brand new immersive solution that focuses exactly on that problem. An Autodesk platform native solution deeply connected and integrated into Autodesk Construction Cloud. So, what is the main value and what are the capabilities? First, you can automatically load your models and data. But let me talk to you a bit more about our main value proposition, which is the connection with Autodesk Construction Cloud. This data connection is possible because of our direct pipeline on the platform. We actually don't see Workshop XR as an app that connects to ACC like most solutions, but rather like the native and direct extension of the platform. This allows to provide access in Workshop XR to many sophisticated capabilities of the platform. A great example of this is the ability to create issues directly in XR while collaborating with stakeholders. At that very moment when you know you have the exact same immersive understanding of the space and the problems you identify. So in doing so, you are not creating a Workshop XR issue, but rather an ACC issue directly. Actually, there is no such thing as a Workshop XR issue, and there is no such thing as Workshop XR specific database or files. Remember, Workshop XR is the native extension of the Autodesk platform, and as such, everything Workshop XR works with is your data on our platform, period. So, allow me to show what Workshop XR looks like in action.
Introducing Autodesk Workshop XR, an immersive workspace for your team to truly experience your buildings together from anywhere.
Now, Workshop XR is available as a free 30 days trial like most Autodesk products, and has a yearly named user subscription for 1,050 euros. And if you are not yet an ACC customer, don't worry. You can easily onboard with Workshop XR since it includes an entitlement to Autodesk Docs, which is the core of our cloud-connected management solution used in ACC. Workshop XR is supported on the MetaQuest headset series, so on Quest 2, Quest 3, and Quest Pro. Note that the Quest 3 is our recommended headset for the best experience. Now, I hope that this gives you a great overview of Workshop XR and that I explained how this solution is the stepping stone for XR journey at Autodesk. Thank you very much.